everybody, it's Trish here from Pinky's Farm. I just want to quickly introduce you to my brand new serger. This is a baby lock acclaim that I bought at the Sewing Expo last week, and I'm super excited. Now, I had this serger. It's on the floor. I'm going to sell that on Facebook Marketplace. It works fine, but it's an older one. It's been around for a long time, and I'm kind of over it, and I wanted an air thread serger, so I got this beautiful acclaim. And I have just unboxed it moments before coming online with you. Okay, let me try to sit this down without making any mistakes here. You're crooked. Okay, sorry the room is crooked, but hey, that's how I roll. So, I haven't been on Friday Sews in quite a long time, and for a couple good reasons. Number one is my serger was not broken. I was just tired of it. I couldn't get it threaded, and I got really angry about it and decided I was going to get a new one. And so I hadn't been sewing because that wasn't working, and I really like using the serger to finish my seams and for stretchy stuff, and you know all the things that the serger does. And so I kind of took a hiatus from sewing, and then my friend Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room came for a visit, and boy did we have so much fun together. She came on a Monday night and stayed till a Monday morning, so I had her for a whole week at my disposal, and we have solved the world's problems. We can't solve our own, but we've solved everybody else's problems. We've laughed and talked and giggled and shopped and thrifted and eaten everything from here to there, and we have just had a wonderful time. And I was so sad when she had to go home because I could have kept her for 2 more weeks. She is such easy company to have. When I was tired and ready to lay down, she's like, okay, I'll go take a nap on the porch. Or if I was in the hammock, she'd be sitting on the porch, letting the breeze blow and just enjoying the quiet. So we had a wonderful time. After she left, well, no, I'm gonna say after she left, because a couple of the things we did while she was here is we went to the sewing studio in Maitland, Florida. So let me show you what I got at the sewing studio. The first thing I got and found on the sale rack were these 2 things that I thought went really well together. These are a very kind of slippery knit, but I don't know what you call it. It's not ITY, and it's not double brush poly. It's kind of a slick knit, but I wanted to use those 2 to make this cardigan, the one in the picture. You may recall that Jen made this in a duster level a few weeks back, and I'm not doing a duster one. That's too long for me. I'm short. I just need the cardigan level. Another thing that I bought was this beautiful dark blue linen, and it washed up really nice and soft, and I'm going to use this linen to make these pants. This Simplicity 8841. It is my favorite pants pattern. I like this version right here. It's got holster pockets, and you can roll the hem up if you want to and make it shorter, but it's like, as Jen said, it's a stovetop leg. It's not a skinny leg, it's a stovepipe. Okay, had to get that in there, Jen, because, well, you know, if you know, you know. The next thing I bought was, and you can see I've got this all folded into nice packets because Jen taught me how to do this beautiful folding for everything. I mean everything. It doesn't matter if it's a sock or a blanket. You can fold your items this way and they store so well. And I have done my whole entire fabric stash. I've packet folded them like this. But anyways, this is lawn. This is not Liberty. It's a different kind of lawn, but it's just like Tana lawn. And the sewing studio had a whole array of these. They were beautiful. And I thought it would be good for the Gertie blouse. And I like this one that buttons up the front, sleeveless with the little collar for summer. So I'm going to be making that for summer. I've made this one before. It's quick and easy, and it fits really well. I did get 2 more pieces that I do not have plans for yet. This one is 100% rayon. In fact, both of these are 100% rayon. This is done in like a batik in royal blue. Isn't that a stunning color? And this has got purples. And again, there were so many choices of these. I couldn't decide what to get, and I thought purple, possibly an Easter dress if I have time to make one. But if nothing else, I'll get an 8640 out of this. So these two, I got plenty of fabric to make summer dresses. So then we went to the sewing studio and had a really fun time that day. The next day we went to the expo, and that's when I decided I was going to go ahead and buy a serger. So I did. I tried a few out. Got a really good deal on the one that I chose, and so I said, this is it, let's make a decision, and I bought it. And they shipped it to me a few days later, and like I said, I have just opened this up today because my back has been hurting really bad for 3 weeks now. And we kept moving all the time when Jen was here, and moving is the one thing that doesn't hurt. Sitting down hurts, sitting in the car hurts, but laying flat or sitting on the hammock or moving around and walking does not hurt. So that's what we did. We just kept it moving, but we did spend a lot of time in the car. So anyways, I haven't been sewing because my back was recovering. And but I'm happy to say that I did sew something, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes. So what else did Jen and I do? One day we got all my beads out. Now I have enough beads for everyone in the U.S. military to make them a bracelet. I mean, like so many beads. And so we got the stuff out and we made bracelets, just little stretchy ones. This is 2 of the ones I made, but we made at least a dozen each, I would say, and just of all different types. And that was really fun. We enjoyed just sitting, talking together, making beads, having good food to eat, and just relaxing on the porch. We brought all the beads out to my back porch where there was a beautiful breeze. Speaking of which, it's coming in my window and it feels good. And we just sat out there and laughed and talked and, you know, made pretty things. So crafting, we had a good time crafting. The next day we went to the expo, came home from there, and that's when I talked her into staying a few more days. And so we took some chill time over the weekend. We did a lot of relaxing, and I think it was good for her, and it was certainly good for me. Sometimes you just need some downtime with your bestie, you know, and that's exactly what we did. So we didn't sew at all while she was here. She did bring her sewing machine, but we never got around to sewing. And then she left on Monday. So there was a lot of other stuff in between there, all of our thrifting and shopping. It was just so fun. I can't explain to you in words how much fun we had. It's just being together was fun, and she's such an easy person to be with. And I love that about her. She's just a great, wonderful friend, and I just treasured that time we had together. And I look forward to seeing her again in Orlando when Carol from Sew Carol comes to town. So we're going to try to get together and see Carol. I know for sure I'm going to be there. I'm not sure about Jen. I'm 99% sure she's going to be there also, because Carol's in the States and we don't want to, you know, we want to take advantage of the opportunity to see her and her family while they're in the States. So we'll probably be going back over to Orlando to hang out with them for a day or two. So what did I sew? Let's get to the sewing, because it took me forever to get to sewing. I made this. This is New Look 6765. And you can see I'm wearing the one that's in the picture, this little dress. Now I thought it was a dress. I made it up to be a dress, but when I opened out the instructions, it called it a nightshirt. And sure enough, this fellow was in pajamas and these are pajamas. So I sewed a nightshirt, but I'm gonna wear it as a dress because I think it turned out really cute. Now this fabric, Christine, if you're watching, you'll recognize this fabric. Last year at the expo, we had a big fabric swap, and this is one of the pieces, this print is one of the pieces that I picked out from Christine Sews a Lot. And as soon as I saw it, it had blue and pink little flowers on it, and I knew that was mine. I snatched that up so fast, that was probably really rude, but I knew I had to have it because those are just my colors, and it was rayon. It's like all the planets were aligned, you know. So here it is, and it's just a little, it would make a great nightshirt, but I'm gonna wear it for our summer dress. I haven't hemmed it yet. That's the only thing left to do. I've got the binding put in on the sleeves and the neck. I did cut the neck a little bit larger around the front so I could get it over my head without having to put a closure on it. So that worked fine. And here it is. It's just so simple. It is the simplest dress to sew. It probably didn't take, I would probably took an hour and a half. If you add the cutting, maybe a couple hours to make it. But once I started sewing it, it went very fast. So I'm proud to say that I sewed something. It's been a while. Today I'm going to take my new serger, get it threaded, and give it a trial run. And that'll be my fun for today. I found out there are some estate sales near me going on, so I may pop in the car, even though it's raining, I may pop in the car and run over to some estate sales and see what they have for pretty linens. And that's something I didn't show you, was the linens that I bought when we were thrifting, because I did get a few pretty things. I think they might be in the wash pile. Wait a minute, I've got one. I'm sure that you saw this one whenever Jen and I were showing, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is an Amy Butler shower curtain, and it's so pretty. Of course, I got it packed up nice and tight in my little pack, but it's so pretty, and it's got this pretty border on it, which is so Amy Butler, isn't it? I love her as a designer and her fabrics, and to find a shower curtain that was soft, that will make a really cute dress. So, I guess that's really all that I have for you. Let me highly advise you to get together with your sewing buddies. Make a plan, get together, spend time with them. You'll just grow to love them so much, even more than what you've come to know them on YouTube. It is just a pleasure to get together with my sewing friends and to have someone that gets me, you know. Most people don't get me because they don't get the whole sewing thing. They think I'm, you know, hem and jeans all the time or something. No, it's not that. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get a lot of sewing done, and I hope you hit like and subscribe if you get a chance. I would really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.